YouTube, what's going on? UDP coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know I got to keep the fire coming. Let's keep it rolling. Today I have a great one. Lock in. Today I'm going to talk about why having low standards affects your self-esteem and confidence. Yes, why having low standards affects your self-esteem and confidence. I'm going to give you a perfect example of how and when this is the case. You take a college student, for example. They work hard, 4 years, get their bachelor's degree, graduate 4.0. They may not have had an internship or a job lined up right after college, right? But that college kid can go 6 months to a year without a job, and their confidence won't wane, or it won't fluctuate for at least 6 months to a year. You know why? Because you work yourself up to a certain standard. You know you're only equipped to work certain jobs. So your self-esteem, your confidence is still high because of the standard you set for yourself by going to school for 4 years, getting your bachelor's degree, putting in that work for 4 years straight. So now you have a certain standard. So even if you don't get a job, let's just say right after college, your head is still high for at least a year because you know how hard you've worked. You know what type of jobs you are equipped for that fit, the work that you put in college. So you won't settle for a McDonald's job or a Wendy's job. No, because if you settle for that, that's going to affect your confidence. You're going to have low self-esteem, everything, because you'll be thinking, what the hell did I go to school for all those years just to work at McDonald's and Wendy's? So you'll be better off. You have more confidence when you hold out and wait for that job because you know your standards. You got to stand on your standards. You know the work that you put in. You can't sell yourself short. But when you have low standards, it affects your self-esteem and your confidence. It does. I'm going to use myself as an example with women. I love to talk about these hoes. That's what I do. But, for example, my first 2 girlfriends, I lost my virginity to my girlfriends. My first 2 girlfriends, all my girlfriends, bad. All my girlfriends, bad, cold. All my girlfriends, bad, cold. I'm talking legit. So that's my imprint. I've never had sex with a fat girl. I put my right hand. I never had sex with a fat girl. I promise that. I never had sex with a white girl. I said a white girl. With a fat girl, or I've never had sex with a girl that I feel is below my girlfriend's standards. Because my girlfriends were my imprint. When I lost my virginity, that was my imprint. So if you didn't look similar to my girlfriends, my first 2 girls that I had sex with, if you didn't look similar to them or better, I don't mess with you. I can't. I have a certain standard now because of my imprint. Like I say, all my girlfriends cold, bad, sexy, all of that. But I can't never fuck with no fat girls or girls don't look as good as my ex-girlfriends or girls that I've messed with in the past because I have a certain standard now. I can't even get hard for fat girls. Real talk. When you have a certain standard and you deal with certain women won't even get you hard if you're used to a certain standard. I promise you this. But thirsty guys don't know this. 80-90% of guys are thirsty, so they don't know this. They take anything that they can get. They take any piece of ass that they can get. They do. But if you had a certain standard and you've been imprinted and you only deal with certain type of women, come on. And I'll take it to another level. When you're used to a certain standard of women, when you deal with a certain caliber of women that look a certain type of way, that's sexy, fine, you don't care about no drought. Because you know the next chick you get with gonna be cold and she gonna be worth the drought. She gonna be worth the drought because you're used to a certain standard. So Some guys be like, man, I'm in a drought, man. I just need some type of ass, I gotta hit something. And that's where women slowly begin to take control of men, because men don't have control of their little head. So once you stoop low and you mess with a girl that know she don't belong on your level, this is how women start beginning to disrespect man and shit like that. Because they know if you feel like you're on a certain level and you hold yourself in such high regard, why are you messing with me? Why are you dealing with somebody of my caliber? Women can sense that. When guys fuck with fat girls and shit like that, they know, man, this dude just take anything he can get. But when you're used to a certain standard of women, you will go through that drought. I'm telling you, when you're used to a certain standard of women, you will go through that drought, because the fat girls, the unattractive girls won't get you hard. They won't. They won't get you hard. They won't. When you're used to a certain caliber of women, they won't. That's why no females can ever come at me crazy and this or that, because I see right through them. I see right through them. What can I say? I don't get fazed by any females, because I'm always going to go for the best, period. It's not like I fuck with a fat girl this week and then I'm trying to mess with a dime the next week. So it's like, fuck, how do I approach this situation? No, I'm always messing with damn near dimes. If that's what, I mean, looks are in the eyes of a beholder, but I'm always messing with some good looking women, period. That's just what it is. So women always got to come correct when they talking to me, because I don't get phased and I got penis control. Don't no women phase me. Like when I walk into a spot and there's some bad women, this is that, I know I'm gonna get one of them, because I have certain standards. I'm not gonna waste my time with the fat girls and this and that. No. I have a certain standard. I move a certain type of way. Having low standards affects your self-esteem and confidence. It does. I never lose confidence when it comes to women, because I only deal with a certain caliber of women. Real talk. And I go through a drought before I fuck with a fat girl, this or that. What Drake say? Pussy is just pussy and I get it when I need it. Like, come on, stop playing. Like, shit ain't shit. Like, but guys don't have control. They get in a little drought, mess with a fat girl, this and that. Next thing they know, they be chasing fat girls. They got kids with fat girls, and the list goes on. No, I got a certain standard. Having low standards affects your self-esteem and confidence. It does. But I wanted to give that example because when you have a certain standard, you stand on it. You stand on your standards. You do. When you have a certain standard. But that's just something that was on my mind. Let me know what y'all think. You know, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep the fire coming. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Best way you can help is share the video, comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If videos coming so rapid, so consistent, you will miss one. Let's knock another one out. Pow, pow, pow. Let's get it.